Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition, and we are specifically going to talk about the Dungeons & Dragons 2024 EvoVerse. What is that? Well, it's what Ray Winninger said is the next evolution of Dungeons & Dragons, the next version of Dungeons & Dragons. It will come out in 2024, and it will be 100% compatible with all 5th Edition books. All right. So let's talk about this. And what I want to talk about the 2020 EvoVerse today is how bad it's going to make the current PHB, DMG, and PHB suck. It's going to be so bad, right? All right, so I'll say right now, this 2024 EvoVerse is going to be a burning dumpster fire for anyone who owns the PHB, the DMG, and the PHB now, which actually that's not a ton of people, right? So one of the things that this will be good for some people, right? One of the this is going to reward the worst people. So right now I got a bunch of I got people. So I know I have people at my table who are like this, and I bet you have people who are at your table. People who just use their phone rather than buying the core books, right? The PHB, the DMG, and the Monster Manual. It's pretty terrible at the table. It just really sucks bad. It's really not great. Because you really need those books, and the phone don't do it, right? But the vast majority of players use a device to get their D&D content, right? And honestly, I have to say, it really works, because Dungeons & Dragons is what Dungeons & Dragons is. Anything you want to know about the game is a Google search away, right? And you're going to get the right stuff. Like, it's on Roll20, and it's on 50 other sites, and just a simple Google search will give you the core mechanics of any spell in the PHB, and a lot of stuff that isn't in the PHB, right? It'll come right up in images, right? And so, like, these people, right, who never bought the PHB, the DMG, and the Monster Manual, this is going to be great for them, because they're going to get a better, more organized version, right out of the gate, right? But if you bought the MM, the PHB, and the DMG, this is going to be a dumpster fire for you. It's going to be terrible. And the reason why is you have $150 of books that are now just dumpster crap that has trash juice all over it, right? I used to work at I worked at all kinds of food restaurants, right? And the worst thing you could do is you would take the trash out at the end of the day, and if those bags broke on the bottom, junk juice would just spill out, and it was just all the most horrible, condiments and soda. This is going to make your books be like it was at the bottom of a trash bag soaked in dumpster juice, right? It is going to be so bad, right? And the reason why is, how do I know this? I've already seen it, and you've seen it too, right? First of all, I was not, I was. I bought the DMG, PHB, MM, and the DMG, the PHB, and the MM 3.0. My gosh, were those books worthless when 3.5 came out, right? Even now, today, now I don't own 3.0 books. As soon as you know what I did with them? I bought 3.5 the day they came out and gave my 3.0 books to one of my players, right? It was like, maybe you can run games with these someday. I literally just handed them off because they were worthless, right? And now I go into a library, and you know who has 3.0 books? Libraries, right? Because no one wanted them. But you'll find the 3.5, you'll find the 3.0, DMG, PHB, and Monster Manual in libraries, because they were just such suck books, right? Once the better, more organized version came out, all the old stuff is just trash. So it is really harsh. I am very sad to say that this 24 EvoVerse, right? It's just going to be an absolute dumpster fire for anyone who is dedicated to the games, and your books are going to be virtually worthless. And 9 chances out of 10, you're going to end up having to buy the new version anyway, just because you care about the game. So This is really bad. It's going to be really bad for a lot of people, right? That is my opinion. I'd love to hear what you think about it. Oh, by the way, I'm going to do something I haven't done before. So you come for the steak, right? You just got the steak. Everything I'm about to say in my nibbly bits part, so this next section is my nibbly bits section, is me just saying some stuff I would like to say on the channel that is not apropos to the exact D&D subject that we just talked about. It will be D&D relevant, but it's going to be off topic. So y'all can jet if you're like just here for the meat, but if you're down for the nibbly bits, here we go. All right, so OGGM dropped into my comments recently. I was very happy to see him there. So OGGM is, he has his own channel. It's a great channel. He does really, really good updates each week of what products are coming out. And that, I think that's the heart of his show, is doing like what tabletop role-playing game Kickstarters are coming out. And he does a really good job of doing news about the industry, right? The reason why I love his channel is he does what I do. He does close to every single day content. You know, Monday through Friday, he's got a video up, and he's done it for years, right? And I really, really dig his content, because if you don't know, creating content for D&D every single day about Dungeons & Dragons, some days it's a joy and it's easy, some days it ain't. And OGGM definitely gets that, and I'm just so honored that he would come and watch one of my videos and comment on one of my videos. And I'm just really thrilled to see him. Also, just want to say thank you to everybody who does take the time to comment on my videos. It's really a delight. I do not take it for granted ever. I really don't. It's an honor that anybody would take the time to watch through my stuff, and it's very much an honor that anyone would actually take the time to comment as well. And I get some incredible comments, very, very detailed, very genuine, and I'm very, very thankful for it. Well, that's my opinion. What do you think? Do you think I'm wrong that there could be anything in these EvoVerses that are even remotely good? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.